It's got a pet peeves this week.
Scott, do you have one
Yeah.
out?
You want me to
Yeah,
start? You
you
want me
go
to
ahead
go?
and go first. I have one, but I have to kind of put some more thought into it. Don't
Yeah.
worry, Lo. Don't worry, Lo. It's coming.
He doesn't want to hear mine, but I'm going to say it anyway. Um, so my pet peeve is I asked you guys this question a couple of years ago, or maybe last year. I don't remember when it was, and it was, "What's your second team?" And I would agree. I don't have a second team. I sort of root for the Panthers, even though I hate Sir Purr and the whole thing. But I don't have a second team. But what I do have is a respect. I do respect old school NFL solidly run organizations and franchises. The Bears, the Packers, the Giants. Those types of teams. And one of the teams that I used to respect, who I cannot now, is the Kansas City Chiefs. They alone are my pet peeve. I am so sick and tired of the Kansas City Chiefs in all aspects. It's not just Taylor Swift. They're on every commercial. They have these goofy commercials with Andy Reid where they're basically making fun of him being fat, right?
Mhm.
They've got Patrick Mahomes with his high voice, and then they've got Travis Kelsey, and he's on every freaking commercial. Arrowhead has become like they got Lamar Hunt's granddaughter, like, posing as if she's basically nude on all of her Instagram. What has happened to classy organizations like the Kansas City Chiefs? And I have a good friend, Charlie, who listens to the podcast. Sorry, Charlie. I'm tired of the Chiefs. I think they've cheapened themselves. They've fallen into Hollywood, and it's the exact type of organization that should not be doing this. So that's my pet peeve for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Over the last 10 years, and Andy Reid is a great football coach. Don't know if he's a great human being or a great father or anything like that, and some of the things we've seen. But the Chiefs have allowed a lot of things to fly under the radar and swept a lot of things under the rug. You've had Tyreek Hill there.
Yep.
Some abuse allegations. You had Andy Reid's son drinking on premises and then going out and killing someone, drunk driving. You've had things happen. Eric Bieniemy had allegations against him. It took him a while to get another job, and now he's still not a head coach. He's still a coordinator in a different place. He's with the Commanders now. You've had a lot of stuff happen there that in a bigger market would have not only have been a bigger story, it probably would have led to certain people getting fired or losing their jobs and having change happen. And with the Chiefs, that hasn't happened. So I have had a gradual reduction in my esteem for that franchise just because of some of the things that they've let go over the last 10 years. And I think we're seeing now a culmination of that. I mean, you got, Jackson Mahomes dancing in
That's another
people's
one. Yep.
fields and stuff like that. It's just, it's become a clown show for that organization. Now they're a winning organization.
They are.
But to your point, they're getting more. I think they're getting more limelight than the Patriots did in their heyday. Now, maybe part of that's because of Belichick's personality, but still.
But that was actually another point I was going to make. Do you remember the Patriots doing a third of what they're doing? Tom Brady wasn't in a commercial for anything until he went to Tampa Bay. Belichick, same thing. Randy Moss, all those guys, they would come to New England and they would transform who they were because they were part of a winning culture and a well-run organization. I want the Chiefs to lose now. Like, I was rooting for them in the Super Bowl. I want no one else to win. I want them to lose more than anybody at this point because I'm so sick and tired of them.
Yeah, that's a great one. I had not put all those pieces that you guys just talked about together and kind of looked at it like that. And you just make excellent points. I mean, the Chiefs should not be an organization that's doing this. Um, they're classier than that. At least they always have been. But you guys both are dead on. Scott, Novak talking more about the Hollywood stuff, and Koss talking about the off the field stuff that has been a problem that's been sort of swept under the rug. Is this the new Cowboys? I mean, didn't the Cowboys originally come from Kansas City? There is a tie in there. I mean, what you were describing, right down to their organization that wins, sounds like the Cowboys of the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
is an organization with, just not, a winning organization, but not an organization that you'd put at the top of any classy charts. Just not, just more Hollywood, more, the dance strippers on the poles inside the stadium for the Cowboys. And this is at least the Cowboys aren't Jerry Jones's daughters who are shaking it. So maybe, but Jerry Jones's daughters are probably in their 60s, 70s, aren't they?
They probably are.
Well, and Novak's pet peeve dovetails nicely into mine, so I'm going to actually jump in front of Mike on this
Good.
one. So